This is Deductor, continuing the Unicorn Overlord playthrough. I'm about ready to do a liberation quest after all the talkies in the previous episode. And I've reassembled the squads, but I want to take time maybe offline after this episode to like completely redo the squads and optimize everybody's tactics and gear and everything. Now that process will likely take like hours, or at least 1 or 2 hours. Maybe not like a complete overhaul, but I feel like there are a lot of characters who, like for instance, Ridiel. I don't even know what item to give you. I guess I can give you a golden egg, but I think I need to buy some more gear for our elven archers, and like Tatiana doesn't have another item. In fact, there are some rookie eggs. Oh, that's what you need, Radio. You need a rookie egg. Who else needs a rookie egg? Characters with lower levels. Nina could use a rookie egg. Okay. And I'll go through and do some reorganization and whatnot. But for now, Liberation Battle. These are pretty easy usually. So the Liberation Army sets out to defeat Rando and free Yevsda Harbor from Zenoiran rule. Alright, they've got archers, mages. They've got a lot of magic. So Monica is the best counter, except Monica doesn't need experience. The other way to counter it is just with like reasonably high hit points, like Elaine's unit. Maybe we can bait them into the forest where the support fire can't happen. Do need to still, you know what? We can deploy called this Mandarin's unit, as we have a second archer now.
Guess I'm up. We march.
All right.
The time is at hand. To me.
Oh, they've got their own troops in the forest. Elaine apparently is not good against this bunch.
Got something for me to shoot?
Maybe Rosalinda can take care of this group.
Let me show you what a dark your orders then.
Yes.
As you wish.
You face me.
Who knows what might happen to you?
Oh, no wonder they hurt so much. They're just gonna repeatedly crit us.
I owe ya. Gonna cut you down.
Go get him! Healing you.
You little.
This one doesn't get the crit, which
That must
helps.
have hurt.
You asked for it.
Take it easy. Just like this.
Good job, Liza, to level up.
Magellan.
Although not a very impressive level up. I like your guard rate going up, but you need more physical defense.
You picked the wrong elf to antagonize.
The time is at hand.
Alright, Elaine, go deal with those archers.
Whatever you
Rosalinda, you can wait in reserve.
Your villainy ends here.
I'm right next to you.
Let's do a magic assist to finish this group off quickly. You hardly need a king call here,
Regrettable end.
but that's okay.
Let it be done. Easy now.
Don't need that many defenses. But sure, why not?
I'll fix you up.
Forgive me.
Go on.
I thought the elvish archers were supposed to be accurate. You missed a lane on his giant horse. How do you even miss a guy that big?
We march onward.
Anything
Alright,
you need.
Rosalinda, take care of the
Setting up.
magic users, and we're gonna move Mandarin out to
Best
deal
get
with
moving.
the
For the liberation.
cavalry. I
Time's at
bet
hand.
actually Elaine does fine against the cavalry. Okay.
Pray to whatever God will see.
You can't run.
Yes, we'll have Rosalinda finish this.
Got more. Healing you.
Ow.
That must have hurt.
Also, Magellan, you don't need to use the Bastard's Cross. It's too early in the campaign to start busting those moves out.
You little.
Healing you.
I owe you. You asked for it.
A little ice for you. You good? Stunning, aren't I? A shame, isn't it?
Okay, well done.
Whatever you want. Be done before you know it. You face me.
Oh, right, we have Reddy Yao, who is a archer.
Got this.
Although, surprisingly, she didn't, like, just kill.
Taking
Lane did a good job. And Chloe did a good job with Javelin.
Be careful.
Oh, this is gonna hurt. Surprisingly, that only did 27 damage. Lane's base defense must be really good. Because this is like double.
Do you want to die?
I don't know, I feel like sometimes Elaine does want to die.
Go on. Got me good.
It seems you need this. Take better care of yourself.
I have you.
A fine job.
Okay, fine job is right. I'm gonna eat some support fire, but that's maybe we weaken the boss a little before we
Onward.
support fire.
We march.
Like,
Yeah?
Your orders then. Oh, that's all?
Whatever you want. End of the road.
yes, Mandarin, you can finish this group off.
Saved one for you.
Nice job, Nina.
Hey, thanks.
Good job, Celeste.
I'll take that any day.
Everybody leveled up in this group.
Better and better. Not bad for an ex-thief.
Ex-thief?
To protect those who can't protect themselves.
Both of us are quite pleased.
Aww. Celeste is talking about her
Well.
Griffin. How incredible.
Whatever you wish.
Well,
As you wish.
Yeah? Over there, huh?
it's another
Time is at
group
hand.
of those
The path is
4.
set.
What
We
next?
march. Onward.
Lane, go weaken the boss.
Come
Get
then.
rid of some of
I
that
got
support
you.
fire. No, don't do that. Liza's in this group, right? She has a smoke bolt. Maybe I do that. Dang, keep it up. Alright, you only got hit for 19 by that. That was nothing.
I can help.
Good dodges. How is Elaine so agile? He's learned a lot from Melly, it
How
seems.
tiresome.
The art of dancing. Clearly. There's no other explanation.
You've got this.
Okay, a crit here is actually really important.
Looking great.
Are you serious? We didn't actually kill anyone?
I'll fix you up.
Take better care of yourself.
You're gonna...
Healing.
We march on.
Chloe leveled up.
Take notes, Lex.
The time is at hand.
Okay, 76. Elaine could die from that. Maybe we just solve this problem with a
Your
good old
orders, then.
Liza smoke bolt.
Anything you need.
The path is set.
Got something for me to shoot? Be done before you know it.
Your villainy ends here.
What a joke. Go on. Are you okay?
Good.
Good job, Elaine, leveling
Must
up.
never yield. A fine bout. The time is at hand. Onward.
Any last words? Just in case!
Gammo finished one off. Nice. And all these pursuits. Too much for the soldiers, the spearmen, to deal with.
Another arrow in the quiver. Never should have crossed me.
Okay,
Yeah.
I don't have enough to do the...
Your orders then.
Well, if I withdraw Rosalinda,
That's all?
Whatever you want.
I could buff
Got something for me to shoot?
Mandrin's
Over
group.
there, huh?
Good.
Although, Elaine's group, Radiel has
right to
the
me.
item to
Time is with us.
The
Should we
rookie
only
egg.
Keep our focus?
Yeah.
So you know what? I'm gonna buff Elaine.
Stronger than ever. We march. To me.
Whoa, 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 whoa!
Time's at
You
hand.
don't win, Elaine? I'm sure with a support fire you will,
You
Let me help.
because it kills the mage and the gladiator. Okay, kills the gladiator. That's all we really needed.
You've got this.
Let it be done.
Not yet.
Tatiana coming clutch. The anti-magic.
Let it be done.
fine job.
Oh, Ridiel double level. Oh, wow, 2.5 levels.
In service of the crown.
Chloe, all you got was hit points and initiative? That's it?
I'll make
not
her dream
great.
a reality.
Look at Ridiel. She did well.
This power weighs heavy.
Tatiana learned Parting Resurrection. Very good.
Victory grows ever closer.
Got a new town. Alright, let us see what people in this town have to say. Well, man, you've done a wonderful deed for us, young man. But do take care on your further travels. Some of my fellow elves have cast their lot with Zenora, and many among them are skilled warriors. Okay. Old man, I can't fathom why you humans choose to fight when your lives are already such brief candles compared to ours. Boy, I wish I could meet Ter Etelinda. Elheim soldier. I hear Lady Rosalinda was once a candidate to become the Elven Seer. The Turnus, I believe it's called. Don't ask me why she wasn't chosen, though. There's only so much they're willing to tell a human, you know. Elheim soldier. With an army as capable as yours, I'm sure many of your soldiers possess quite high hit points. Perhaps you could provide them with healing when their hit points reaches 50% or less. Though I'm certain the commander of your stature is already aware of such tactics. Oh, we don't always need to heal. Alright, there's some sort of event going on up here, but we can come back around to this once I do the auxiliary battle, the Stone Sigil. Dark Elf Fencer, one of my oldest friends, abandoned our homeland and enlisted with Zenora. I want no part in a conflict that pits our fellow elves against each other, so I plan to leave this land when next I'm able. Dark Elf Fencer. I used to run a repair shop over in Simtuka, but I was driven from my home just the other day. Given everything that's happened here, my friend and I are looking to quit Elheim for good. Yeah? Maybe that's a wise move. But for now, I will fix up this town. Townsperson. We may have been freed for the moment, but such joys are a fleeting comfort in these dark times. Still, I appreciate your assistance all the same. Townsperson, you've truly done us a great kindness, human. I can't imagine how we would ever have gathered those supplies without you. Alright, are there any guards I should station? Ridiel has her own place to guard. Rosalinda was, I think, at a...
Of course.
in a town in Drakenhold. She doesn't need that. There's a boat heading for a secluded shore. Might as well board the boat and see what happens. Ah, it's one of these doors, the monument to the enemy. Enomai? I don't know how to say that, but we will deal with this later. You don't get to unlock this until quite a bit later in the game. Okay, so was I able to fix up this town? We don't have the stone. Okay. Well, we need to do some meals. We've been doing meals in Drakenhold. Maybe we should do some in Cornea.
Good seeing you, friend. I'll take your order anytime.
Okay, let's see.
Don't.
Although those meals wouldn't be enough to get the first tier of conversations unlocked, unless of course some of these characters already had something to say to some of the other characters. That could happen. Yamo and Nina is real interesting.
Good seeing you, friend. I'll take your order anytime.
We could do Gammo and Nina. Ooh, no. We gotta do Gammo, Ralph, Mandarin. Oh, if we're gonna do that, we might as well throw in Celeste. And Elaine.
Good seeing you.
I want to know what Ralph has to say to them. Where are you, Mandarin and Celeste? These meals are not pricey enough.
Shall we?
We'll save our meal ticket for better meals.
Simply inspiring. As though it were made by the royal chef.
Don't be a stranger.
Okay, we unlock some conversations. How fun. Radiel and Tatiana would have something to say. And Chloe. And who else does Chloe like? Well, lots of people. Scarlet, we can bring Scarlet.
Good seeing.
Wait, who's I gonna have Radiel talk to again? Yeah, it was Tatiana. Okay.
Enjoy. This looks wonderful.
Would you like more?
Huh?
I can barely remember a meal this good.
Don't be.
Alright. And then we can have a group of 3 have a meal. We can do Rosalinda, Lex. Yeah. I don't know why I want to do that. You're missing Gilbert hasn't had anything to say in a while. Virginia has a lot to say to a lot of people. Virginia, Aramis, and Gilbert, they can have a meal.
Good seeing you, friend. Enjoy.
A fine tavern this is.
I'm happy with this. Go on, eat.
I just realized is literally a princess and two princes
I'd be
having
glad to
this
come
meal.
again, if you're paying.
That is a
Don't
that is quite the table there. Okay, well, definitely have to do some rapport conversations. Let's see. I'm very curious about Gamo and Ralph, what they have to say. Because don't forget, Ralph, we recruited him fighting Gamo. Gamo, if you're gonna ambush me, you better do it quick. You won't get another shot. Ralph, you knew I was following you. Of course you did. A rogue like you would have noticed me the minute I picked up your trail. Gamo, you got that right. Spend enough time living in shadow, it starts becoming a part of you, whether you want it or not. Ralph, it's the least you deserve for the cruelty you've committed. Gamo, so can I help you with something, or are you just gonna stand here and insult me? Ralph, Prince Elaine has granted you a place in our army. I don't intend to criticize that decision, but I have a question for you, thief. Upon your assault on the town of Coquelage, I assisted a few of the local girls in fleeing to safety. But had they encountered the Northern soldiers instead, those innocent villagers would now be nothing more than corpses. Gamo, ... Ralph, now tell me, do others deserve to die so that your sister might live? Gamo, back then, I would have said yes. Wouldn't even have to think about it. Ralph, deplorable wretch. Gamo, but I'm a whole new man now. And it's all thanks to our prince. Wouldn't touch a hair on those girls' heads. Now you'll believe it, though. Ralph, I believe you're a coward who will stab us in the neck the first chance you get. Gamo, suit yourself. But I promise you, I'm never going back to that life again. I'll take that to the grave. And once I'm gone, maybe then you'll finally realize I was telling the truth. But if you ever think I'm gonna turn on you, just put an arrow between my eyes and be done with it. I'll rot in hell, just like you want. Ralph, hell will be a kindness after the life you've led. One which will greet you no matter what end you face. Gamo, guess so, yeah. Doesn't matter how hard I try, there's no washing the blood off these hands. Yeah, that's about how I expected that conversation to go. Did they not have more things to say? Huh. You would think there would be like a third conversation, but no. Okay, well, I mean, it's more or less how I expected that conversation to go. Let's have Tatiana and Rediel talk. That'd be probably a weird conversation. Tatiana, are you okay, Rediel? I've never seen a bruise this pronounced before. Rediel, I'm fine. Just got kicked by a horse is all. Tatiana, when exactly? Rediel, well, about an hour ago or so. I spotted Monica and Clive talking over in town. Given their history, I couldn't help but let out a nice teasing whistle. But in that moment, I sensed something move behind me and turned to see Monica's horse staring me straight in the eyes. I think you can guess what happened next. Tatiana, you have far too much time on your hands, don't you? Rediel, it's not like I was looking for them or anything. It all just kind of happened. Tatiana, spoken like a true sinner. As for me, I can't say I understand your tendency to meddle in the affairs of others. Rediel, you don't have many friends, do you, Tatiana? Tatiana. This is precisely the kind of meddling I mean. Rediel, sorry. I hope that wasn't too rude a question. Neither do I, honestly. Not a lot of people like how direct I am. Ridiel, I was thinking though, maybe we could be friends, you and me. Tatiana, I'm not sure what part of this conversation would make you believe that's a good idea. Ridiel, well, I guess you just seem like someone who's not afraid to call me out if I do something wrong. You already did earlier. Tatiana, and would this friendship bring any new responsibilities along with it? Ridiel, none. Just talk to me once in a while, and that's good enough. Tatiana, in that case, return to me the next time you've need of a healer. I look forward to more amusing anecdotes of your injuries, Ridiel. Ridiel, you think this is funny, do you? I'll have you know it really hurt. Tatiana, heh. Seems you're not the only one here with a difficult personality. Oh, those two are gonna be BFFs, except they only get one conversation, which sounds about right. I guess Ridiel's real BFF is Chloe. Alright, that sounds about right too. Oh, Gilbert and Gloucester. Town girl. It's good seeing you picked yourself up again. But thinking about the family I lost because of you, even if it wasn't really you in control, I don't know. Gloucester, I never once expected your forgiveness, my lady. Yet I wish to apologize all the same. I'm truly sorry for the pain I've caused. Town girl, if you really mean that, then leave and never come back. Gilbert, a denizen of the desert, was she? Gloucester, ah, my king, apologies you had to witness that. Gilbert, please, it's quite alright. This is a shameful thing to admit, but today is the first time I've ever set foot in Drakenho's desert. Gloucester, I suppose I can't blame you for that. As you know, this land is no longer the penal colony it once was, but that doesn't change how the rest of our nation views it. Many who seek a new life outside the desert are met with extreme discrimination, often failing to find work because of it. Most resort to banditry as a means to survive, thus perpetuating the cycle of distrust. My family owes this desert and its people a great debt. It was the kindness of these sands which saw my parents, and I, still an infant at the time, survive being stranded in the scorching wilderness. So I'll not stand idly by while the world treats these generous souls as mere criminals and thieves. No, I shall aid them in breaking the chains of hatred and doubt which shackle them. Though try as I might, the nobles of our nation have turned a deaf ear to my unending pleas. Gilbert, I'll accept my brother, you mean? He never has been one to care for public sentiment. Gloucester, indeed, and owing to my role in Prince Ludwig's royal guard, I was able to reside in the desert once more. I bear immense respect for these people, my king, for their tenacity and their unity. Gilbert, thank you, Gloucester. Allow me to express my own views as well. Once we rid this continent of the scourge of Zenoira, I plan to rebuild our nation from the ground up, to forge the steel of Drakenhold anew, stronger and sharper than ever before. In so doing, I wish to unmake the prejudice which has long plagued this desert. And when such a day comes, I would have you guide its people forth. Gloucester, you mean to make me the region's lord? I would be glad to accept my king, but after all I have done, I could never deserve to rule even a single town. Gilbert, then perhaps I shall entrust the matter to the nobles you mentioned prior, the same men who refused to answer your pleas. Gloucester, ... Gilbert, I understand you feel unprepared, but I can't claim any different. Even now, I struggle to see myself worthy of the crown which rests upon my brow. But fleeing from my duty is not an option, no matter how much I may wish to. Gilbert, the same applies to you, Gloucester. Rule this desert with the very ideals you shared with me here, and its people will surely accept you once more. Gloucester, I must admit, King Gilbert is rather different from his brother. Though if any is worthy of governing our nation, it would be him. Maybe we do one more conversation. That one was too boring. We need like a fun conversation. One with Aramis and Virginia might be pretty fun. Sharon and Bruno could be great too. Yeah, let's try Sharon and Bruno. Bruno, someone help. Sharon, Bruno, what's happened to you? Stay where you are. I'll heal your wounds right away. Bruno, appreciate it, Sharon. But first, you gotta help him. Sharon, oh, you poor thing. There. Sharon, now it's your turn, Bruno. Sharon, he seems to have been more severely hurt than I thought. Phew, I should do it. Bruno, yeah, that was some nap. Wait, where's the goat? Is he gonna be okay, Sharon? Sharon, he is indeed. The little fellow wandered off perfectly healthy thanks to my magic. But you were in far worse shape and even lost consciousness soon after I started healing you. What happened out there? Bruno, well, I was making my way over to a blacksmith to get my axe worked on. And that's when I caught sight of that goat getting mauled by a wolf. I could have sworn it was just one, but before I knew it, I was facing up against a whole damn pack of them. Not even a guy like me can beat them up. The mods. So I grabbed the goat and ran as fast as I could, kept him safe while those wolves were biting at my legs. Sharon, how brave of you. Bruno, the fella must have gotten separated from his friend somehow. Of course, who knows what will happen to him once he's back out in the wild, but at least for today, he's okay. Sharon, you truly have a kinder heart than most, Bruno. But look. Sharon, it seems he managed to find his friends after all and came back to thank you. Bruno, and I'm happy seeing it. Oh my gosh. That's the screenshot. That was, we gotta end the conversations here. That was too perfect. Bruno loves animals. The most incredible thing. Little goats. Wow, they're probably big goats, but you know, goats. Okay, what was I gonna do? I was gonna just read one entry of the Fevriff archives because we probably only have one entry, the new town we liberated. Okay, Yevzda Harbor, a remote coastal town in southeastern Elheim. After the nation surrendered, the town was ruled by Zenorian sorcerers who spent their time buried in magical research, leaving their citizens feeling stifled and neglected. Sounds about right. There were definitely a bunch of sorcerers who we had to beat up before we could liberate the town. Alright. Next episode, I'm going to go do this auxiliary battle, the Sigils trial, but I also want a lot more renown, and what we can do is start doing some auxiliary quests deliveries using resources we don't need. So for example, here in Overlord Harbor, I can deliver some iron, cornot lumber, and some meager scrap metal. Now meager scrap metal could be used elsewhere, but we have 100. I don't mind giving up some of this. So if I deliver all the materials here, I get some golden honors. And it rerolls the auxiliary requests. Now it wants unsullied timber and meager scrap metal. I think unsullied timber is using like a lot of places, so I'm not going to go over that. And then we can go on to the next town, and I think you can even preview it here. So this town just wants lumber, sardine, and stone. We got tons of this stuff. So I'm going to deliver all this. Get more honors. Unsullied scrap metal. That's probably valuable, but I will deliver the stone, the iron ore and the stone, because those things we have plenty of. And then, you know, so on and so forth. I'm just going to go from town to town, delivering stuff. Meager timber, trout. We have 84 meager timber. Those are definitely used elsewhere, but I'm okay, like, sparing 5 of them. Herb and lumber. I will deliver those. So you can see, like, what I'm going to do, right? I'm going to run around the towns delivering this stuff, getting more honors, because what I want to do is upgrade Elaine's group to a group of 5 and then start assembling some additional combat groups. Unsullied timber, don't want to donate that, but I will deliver the iron ore and the lumber. And So, you know, this stuff is not interesting to record. So I will take care of that once I mass up the 200 honors. Well, I want more than that. I want enough to do 200 honors to upgrade Elaine's group, but I also want to make a 7th group and an 8th group and put characters in there so I don't have to like reshuffle the characters all the time. And how I get so many characters that I have no choice. But that'll take a little while before we get to that stage. Alright, so thank you for watching. Until next time.